I forget what I was doing right there. Okay. So I should go get my power cable, but I have a philosophical question because I want gamepad stuff to work better, and thing number one we noticed was that gamepad doesn't work in the frickin' menu. And the menu is hard-coded and doesn't use the key map. Let's just do this. We'll change this. Where was it? I'm going to say menu navigate up. And menu navigate down. And menu navigate enter. And we're just going to put these things here. All right, easy clap. We're going to take them out of the hard-coded thing. Okay. And then we're actually going to hook this into this stuff. So how do we know if we're in the menu? Program mode. Yes. See, here's the thing. I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, if we're in the editor, otherwise we go key map handle event. Oh, game. Otherwise, yes, okay, so. See, here's the thing. I want to just use the gameplay key maps. Because I don't want users to have to bind like left in the menu and left in the game. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense. That said, I'm not sure what's okay. Okay, one thing we could do, we could make a key map file just for the menu. So we have this, which is like all the frickin' gameplay controls, right? We could make a key map for the menu for now. And then later, if you rebind left or right, no, okay, here, we're just going to make a key map for the fucking menu. All right. this is going to be, and then if we want to cross-reference between gameplay and menu, we'll do that later. Okay, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to go here. For some reason, I'm using this kind of thing. Menu key map. We're going to have to make that a thing. Okay. Now we're going to have menu key map. All right, we're going to add that to source control. Let's go. Dude, I'm going to have to fucking throw this so-called console off a bridge. You CD somewhere, it decides to do some source control cache bullshit you don't care about, and it takes 10 seconds. What kind of console is it okay to take 10 seconds to CD? Like, I don't even understand what they're thinking. What value do they think they're adding? All right, so we could go A and D, menu, navigate, oh wait, W and S. Navigate up, menu, navigate down. Right. Escape probably is handled externally to this. Although that's a thing we're going to have to deal with, so we'll deal with that in a bit. If you hit space, we can go and enter. Okay. And then arrow up. And why did I buy these? Why did I bind these to extra functions? Oh, I'm in the wrong file, that's why I can't find it. I see, because when the characters select UI, yeah, okay. We're not going to worry about this. Okay. And we're going to like, I don't really know that I like the frickin' bindings for gameplay even, but all right. Okay, whatever. We've got a thing. So much yet to do. Okay, so this gameplay key map thing is not even a thing yet. Or gameplay key map is, but oh, me sneezing is not a thing. Menu key map. Here we go. Menu key map. So we're making our meta program have a whole, because we're registering these procedures with that specific key map. Like you can't use it from the editor key map or whatever. It is strictly a, is that important? I don't know, but it's the way I programmed it. Like, is it really that bad if the editor can bind to the menu key map? Maybe not. But it is what it is. Okay. Menu key map. Procs to register. Menu key map. All right. Cool. So by the way, the reason I'm not using a real computer, even though I'm at home, is on my real computer, which is here. Can you hopefully see? Let me turn on my real computer videos so I can see. Yeah. So that's my real computer. And what happened is a long time ago, so the people who sold me my real computer thought that a fucking 900 megabyte SSD was enough for like game development, which it isn't. So at some point I bought a 2 terabyte SSD, sorry, 900 gigabyte, but same thing. I bought a 2 terabyte SSD from Jeff Bezos, and I installed it in the other M2 slot, but I had never done this before and didn't realize that there's a little like plastic pull tab strip you have to pull off in order to get good like meat between the heat sink and the thing, because I don't know, like the plastic covering kind of looked like some kind of heat sinky thing, right? And so well, it worked for like a year and a half, and then one day the M2 drive died, and I assume that that's why. So I put a new one in. The thing is, that's the drive that had Sokoban and the compiler on it and all that. So now I'm re-downloading those, and they're big, so it takes a bit. So I cannot work on them on that computer right now. That's all. That is the story. Okay, menu key map procs to register. Why do I have a different reload for each of these? I don't know. Actually, I kind of do know. Okay. It's because there's actually 2 files. It's gameplay and gameplay local. I guess I'll keep that up. So we just reset the key map and we load 2 files instead of 1. The idea being, this menu.keymap is like the one that ships with the game, right? And then this is just a thing on the side that you can have that you don't check into source control, that like as a developer you configure your own settings, right? And so we do that with all these key maps, and now it's a bunch of copy pasta and maybe shouldn't be. Okay. Oh, well, I typoed that, didn't I? Didn't I? And then I pasted it so many times. 2 overloaded definitions. Wait, what? All right. Okay, we haven't declared it. I was just thinking this. Where are these declared? Player control. The wrong thing. Okay, menu key map. Good. Handle event for menu is no longer a thing because I took that out. Menu key map. Okay, I really should plug this in. Got another box of Japanese snacks. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, what's in the box? Autumn Toyo. Okay. Sweet potato cookie. Some kind of coffee bean thing that I'm not gonna like. Mochi, Mukan orange. Mukan orange. Hope I didn't lose too much that was local. I didn't lose anything that was local, as far as I know. Okay. Hey, look, the menu still works. 50% of the time, it works every time. Now, in theory, I should be able to use the gamepad. If this machine even recognizes the controller, like that's always a crapshoot. Well, I don't seem to be able to move in the game. Oh, it popped up. Okay, I can use the gamepad on some Microsoft game stock. All right, let me try restarting the game. I don't know if it has to be on. Yeah, so we're gonna have to work on that. But yeah, do I still work with IndieFund? Yes. This is too fast. I mean, IndieFund isn't really the same organization that it used to be, but yeah. Okay. Can I open the menu from this? No. This button is reset, which is bad. We don't have a way to pop up the character wheel at all. There it is. It's a right button. Okay. What am I even thinking here? You submitted a game to Indie Fund you think I might appreciate. Well, I mean, I honestly don't know if anyone really pays attention to the submissions. Okay. So if I do go to the menu, though, hey, okay, well, here's the thing. There's no, like, repeat. And D-pad is bound to left and right instead of up and down, so that's weird. How did I mess that up? So let's go to that key map file. Left stick. Wait, what? Oh, I did arrow left and right. Why did I do that? Yeah. There we go. Better. And I could have like D-pad right and left, just the okay. So so I can only go down with the left stick? What is happening there? Navigate. Navigate. Oh. Okay. So now that works. The problem is you want to be able to hold it and have it repeat, and that does not happen. So we would like to come up with a good way for that to happen and not a lame way. What is this? Not very good. Oh boy. This looks like some serious Black Sesame situation, which are always my favorite Japanese dessert. Oh, these are like those waffle crackers from Europe, but Black Sesame flavor. Wow, someone thinks I never thought of checking the last key press time. The question is how to do that in a very general, reproducible way that doesn't just work for the menu? Or do we not care? I just double tapped and restarted. Yeah, while we're doing that, we'll make this back. Except that doesn't really do anything, does it? Menu navigate back was not found in the program. Lol. Like, if I am in here, yeah. Okay. So, this is all pretty good. Actually, in the gameplay key map, we have gamepad back bound to restart. I don't know what the fuck. All right, we'll make that. Clap. Is cell shading an optional graphic? Fuck. If you think we're doing cell shading, bite me. Okay. Hey, I go to the menu. Alright, I still can't hold the stick. That's what she said. Okay, so we're going to have a menu close that goes all the way. Any advice what to do besides Indie Fund? I mean, the advice is to make sure your game is really good, and then it kind of doesn't matter. Okay. So here when we get start, okay, it's called open menu and then menu close, but it is what it is. All right, so, boop. Wait, that didn't work. Oh, because I didn't recompile to have menu close. Proc menu close was not found in the program. Why do people ask these questions? Get a job. Jesus. All right. Menu. Hey, that's great. We'll go take a look at what we do for the held keys. And that may or may not. Dude, this laptop is running hot. Generate buffered moves from held keys. Okay. We either fucking shut everything down, which we actually don't eventually want to do. See, here we do it by synthetically making events. Which I'm not sure that I want to do. Oh, this is, okay. This is different because this isn't based on time. This is just when a previous move completes, we call this to sort of poll whether you are going that way. Where do I get my ideas from? I watch the Andrew Tate podcast, and he gives me all my ideas. Hey, it's Casey. I am currently eating Japanese snacks that I only knew to subscribe to because Casey got them for me. Probably for my birthday or Christmas last year, one of those. Okay, so we've got some basic gamepad controls. Now, this should be enough that the game is actually playable on the Steam Deck. But maybe I want to think about the bindings a little more. Oh yeah, let's get the repeat going. Let's actually do exactly what, I forget who it was in chat, suggested. It's going to be a little more involved, but like the thing about, because I was like, should we make a system for repeats or not? And I think like no, because nothing else in the game has the same kind of behavior as what we're about to do. So it's basically a one-off. So here's what we're going to do. And I'm even only going to do it for repeating up and down, right? Um, how, where is the gamepad fucking... What, am I going crazy? Am I running on Linux native for Steam Deck? Dude, I'm not doing any of that stuff. So, because basically my whole life right now is an optimization around minimizing the number of things that I ever have to think about because I'm working on too many projects, right? It's the same reason why I never configure software, for example, right? So with Steam Deck, it's like, okay, I did the work to get our Steam build going because I've done that for 2 previous games. I know how to do it, right? So I did that. That was not hard. And it was a good way to keep it real. And then once that's up, it's like, okay, I now have a path to Steam Deck, which is that I upload a new beta to Steam and then I download it on the Steam Deck. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Obviously I could do something less round trippy than that. And I would if I were working on Steam Deck seriously, but I'm not. I'm only like occasionally randomly doing stuff on it. So I'm like, fuck it. I do not want to open the Doom Mars Hellgate portal of trying to figure out how to use the Steam Deck otherwise. No repeats for moving character. There are, but I just literally explained that it works differently. Because that's a very low quality way to do character input in a game like this, is like artificially generate key repeats every some amount of time. Like that's a very Unity game engine thing to do. What we do is we just check, right? I was looking at this from held keys thing, and we just check when a move finishes and it's time, it would be time for the player to do a new move. We just check, are they still holding it down, and then we do a new move. But that's a very player movement specific thing, right? See, we have the gamepad tied to like left, right, alt, which isn't good. I might want to change that. Where is the gamepad code? Update gamepad. Oh, we have like a frickin' module for it. Yeah, I totally did not write this. And I'm very much going to be fucking annoyed at the code, I guarantee you. Okay. Okay. It's actually not as bad as I thought, probably because it's a port of some code that I wrote for previous games. But it's still way too fucking much code. Like, what is even happening here? What is all this copy pasta for macOS? Micropad? The fuck does micropad even mean? I don't want to know. That's a bunch of macOS shit that I don't know anything about. It's probably not high quality code. There's a bunch of Linux stuff. I feel like there's too much pasta here, and this should all get refactored. But it is what it is. Okay. Left stick, right stick, left trigger, right trigger. So I should be able to test. We're just going to do repeat for one direction. Oh, see, I'm gonna make special things for analog stick. Actually, no, because if you're holding either one down, it's weird because in Windows we just use the key repeat events for keyboard, but maybe if we implement this for consistency of experience, we would turn off the key repeat event. Cement the game. Did I do my Linux build or do I use Proton? Like, we don't have a Linux build. We probably never will have a Linux build of the game. So yeah, we just download the Windows build on the Steam Deck and Gabe runs it for us. And it runs. Yeah, no, we're probably... So the compiler runs fine on Linux, right? And all the modules that we give out pretty much run fine on Linux. But there's a bunch of stuff in the game that's like not ported, and since Linux sells 0 copies of anything ever, it's just not worth the hassle. See, now the thing is, if I'm going to put in repeats that look for the fucking gamepad, now it's a whole messy thing where it's like, maybe I have to build repeats into the key map system, because if I don't, then how do I know it's bound to like analog stick up or whatever, right? Or maybe we just don't let people rebind that because that's stupid. But you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the reason I was about to make this menu navigate up analog stick is because, like, how do I know? To start the repeat, how do I know what they did, right? And if I just pull the analog stick and D-pad, like in the code, then I'm ignoring the key map that we just went through the effort to set up. And maybe the answer is it was stupid to set up the key map and I should be sad. Because, like I said, you don't ever want anyone to actually rebind these things. Yeah, compiler has a Linux build, yeah. The problem with specifying the repeat in the key map file. So, I mean, there's all this like, how deep does the rabbit hole go in terms of quality? Like, I don't need really high quality for the menu. The problem is if I build something into the key map file as a service, okay, again, don't do what Unity Game Engine would do, right? So like if you build in an auto repeat into a general video game system, you probably want to provide high quality over the repeat time. So for example, you don't want to round it to the nearest frame. You want to keep, you know, a repeat accumulator and subtract the total from it so you get frame precision and all that. which I don't really want to do right now because I don't need that. And therefore, I'm not going to be testing it. And therefore, it's very easy to accidentally be LARPing when you write that code and it's wrong, but you don't notice that it's wrong because you didn't need the subframe precision, so you didn't notice you weren't getting the subframe precision correctly or whatever, right? So I'm kind of not sure what's the best thing to do here. Is chat like 20 minutes behind what I'm talking about? What is going on? Bro, we shipped Braid on Linux. It was a fucking disaster. It's a huge amount of effort. It's like the most high maintenance girlfriend ever. Except she also hates you. Is she hot though? No. No. She looks like a penguin. Things have improved since then? No, they fucking haven't. Dude, I've been using Linux since 1992. It was better in 1992 than it is today. If you want to be a really good Unix or Linux enthusiast, the best use of your time is not to bother me about it. It's to go fix all the fucked up shit. Like, instead of bothering me about not porting a game to Linux, you could fix any one of the 10,000 things that have wasted so much of my goddamn time. Like the whole fucking bullshit about how you cannot have read-only data segments in a DLL. Because, like, the fucking, I forget exactly why, because the fucking address patching happens in user space for some bullshit reason, and, like, the segment has to be writable. Like, fix that. Okay. What do I do here? I feel like what we could do is hard code the repeats for now. Okay, we're just gonna make it happen. Okay, so this last menu navigation is just like what direction we went. And now what we could do is we could search through the key map. All right. I don't know if I want to do that. But we could do that. I mean, this is fucking disgusting, but... Okay. I don't know, 4 per second, something like that. Menu key map. Oh, I forget. Time info, UI time. So when we go less than 0, we add back the DT. We don't assign it to DT because, again, we're doing, you know, moderate levels of intra-frame accuracy. Could I explain what I meant by LARPing, writing good code about the key map stuff? Yeah, it's like when you're in Seattle and you're like, hey, let's make a Chaz over here. And everyone's like, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we actually don't even want to talk about the key map yet. Okay, and actually we do this, and then we reset it, and I'm just going to say Cowabunga oriented programming, right? Because we're a little bit behind, right? So dude, I haven't even defined this variable. Okay, so file scope, you know, advanced menu choice, fuck it, we're gonna do this here. Wait, last key press time is even here. Wait, what the fuck? I must have ported that from a previous game. Okay, so now, last key press time. Let's just do this though. Oh, because we're using that for the for the strobing. I know. It's a Unix system. I know this. Okay. So I'll put it up there. Semicolon. Whoops, I forgot the if. We use semicolons every day. All right. So now we should be able to get a Cowabunga. When the timer comes out. Now actually, when we release the key, okay, hold on. Oh, because it's actually, I'm using the keyboard, so it's actually repeating and resetting the timer. If I use the gamepad. Okay, now we're probably getting Cowabungas, but we don't see them on the menu screen. Do we? Okay, we're going to have to log. We're going to have to log. Or set a breakpoint, but... see, this short game report, I don't think that shows up on the menu screen. It was the flaw in my plan. What is this switch that I just flipped? It's something about triggers, I don't know. Nope. We are not getting Cowabunga. This is why we do Cowabunga oriented. Oh, you know why, guys? Hopefully you attended my previous programming lessons. The previous programming lesson is when you make a function with code that you want to happen, fucking call the function. You know what I'm saying? That is a thing that you want to do. Okay? It is a frequent lesson because I literally never make that mistake, but you know, I just think about telling people about that mistake. Hey, we got cowabungas. All right, that's good. Now we can actually do the next step, which is we're going to search for the key map. I can't believe I'm doing this, but it's actually not as crazy as it sounds. Okay. So, for menu key map dot key maps, single key mapping, proc info. If it dot proc info dot press proc I think it's going to be press proc. If proc is equal to menu navigate up, see, the thing is now, see, this is fucking built into advanced menu choice. This is very bad. Okay, let's just make sure this type checks. It does. Okay. So, my problem now is advanced menu choice is going to reset the goddamn timer. Okay. We were already going this way. Okay. Oh. You know what? I was doing it by string. All right. So target is keymap dot proc info. Oh, key press proc. Okay. So we don't use strings because we are not heathens. If proc is equal to target proc target, because we know what that is. All right. Well, maybe that'll do something. Menu. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's literally every frame. Why is it literally every frame? What is happening? Even seems like it's literally twice per frame. Look how fast my code is, guys. Okay. Now, I've even let go of the stick. Oh, you know what? Because I'm just checking if the proc exists. I'm not actually checking that that part of the key map is down. So we're not done yet, but time till repeat minus 10 million. Oh shit. Because we're running this, okay. See, we're going through every key map, of which there are like 8 bound to this. So, or at least 2. So that's why it's every other one. And we're also subtracting now instead of the DT. Because yeah. That is a big mistake. Like that. Okay, once we do a thing, we want to break so we don't do more than one. Now, we want to know if this is pressed. So, how do we know? So we have key map handle event. We'll just check the key code. I was thinking about, should I factor out, you know, a check about does this key map entry, is it satisfied by current input? But like, no, I don't want to do that. Ignoring modifier flags. I mean, it is menu navigation. Come on, bro. All right, so if the key code maybe that. I don't know if UI button is down is the right thing to call there. Key code is not a member of single key mapping. UTF-32. That might not be the right thing. No, it is. Okay. Double X. Double X. All right. Menu. Hey. Now, here's the thing, guys. If we're stylish, we want repeat to start out slow and go faster. All right? In fact, we could have 3 speeds. This feels to me like a good middle speed, right? Because, you know, like an analog stick, maybe it should depend. So it'll go faster. Um, okay. So we just make it take longer and longer. Wait, no. Okay, this was a stupid switch statement, but there we go. Okay. Okay. That seems pretty good. I should really just look up whatever the braid settings were, because that was good, but you know, it's fine. Well, I think maybe we're officially gamepad playable. Except for this being reset. What are these buttons supposed to mean? Okay, this one is the hamburger button. But what is the two rectangles? Is that like the window button, like the multitask button? Like what is it supposed to mean in the land of the Xbox? Share screen cap? The share button. Well, who gives a shit about that? What does the PlayStation have where that button is? It also has a share button. Well, you know, we also could have repeat on undo, by the way. Anyway, this feels like too fast for undo speeds. Well, this might be enough for tonight. Mr. Streamer, why is the frame rate low? In answer to that, all I have to say is, did you just assume my gender? Hey, Silkobond just finished updating on my real computer. Now let's get the compiler. Okay. Should I try playing tonight as a gamer with Dr. Pepper cream soda, the low effort pixel art Tarkov that we were playing yesterday? Because if we do that, I could switch to the real computer. Did I ever play Golden Idol again? No. I kind of feel like I want a game as my reward for doing some stuff. All right. I'm going to shut the stream down for like a few seconds because it's going to start up on my other computer. Be ready for that. Although I'm going to set the stream title first, so it'll take a few seconds.